can say anything we want as long as it's vetted.
There are stupid people in the world.
Children are our future.
You can torture them.
Fuck them! Jesus Christ. Who gives a shit? I know how awesome it is to tie a chick up and just leave her. Both you women should be pissed.
I don't get furries.
That's your sex suit, man. God.
Yeah, I would like that.
Dennis is furry curious. How curious are you?
Are we horn sucking here?
Dennis, answer the question.
Yeah, I am.
Fucking equality through morality is bullshit. If you're gonna attack white people, attack them in the right sense. It should be the C word! Because that way everybody will confuse it with cunt and it'll make me happy. God damn, I sound so racist.
No, you're not racist.
People take themselves way too fucking seriously. Dennis and me here at Egocast, thank you very much for listening. Hello!
Good morning.
Morning.
I don't know.
It's fucking evening now.
So, I can
Anyway.
say it if I want to.
Welcome back to the show. How was your week?
Shitty.
Oh yeah? Why shitty?
I feel like my back is a pogo stick.
Your back is a pogo stick.
Yeah. My knees are killing me.
Uh,
Like the last 2 days, I felt like I was gonna fucking die.
yeah,
I'm just in a lot of pain.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Weed.
I wish.
Well, you get fucking all sorts of fun drugs. Why don't you take them?
I'm off of them because I don't like how I feel when I'm on opiates. I got some left over, but I take them very rarely.
How do you feel?
I just feel like I'm a zombie. I just would, when I'm on them, I would just sit there and not do anything because you're just kind of like,
What you should do is you should grind them up into powder and snort them.
I've grinded them up, put them on my tongue to make it happen faster, but it really doesn't.
Doesn't change it.
No,
You should snort them.
no, I'm not gonna
You
do
should
that.
stick it in your eyeballs. I don't know if that would work or if it would just burn
I
your
put
eyeballs
one in
out.
my ass once, but
You booted a fucking really?
no,
You booted a Percocet or a Vicodin?
no, I did not. I was kidding.
You liar! What did you boot?
Nothing.
I know how you are with.
I don't even know what boot is.
Where you stick it in your boot.
We didn't. What's his name told us about booting drugs in his ass.
Yeah.
I found that disgusting then, and I find it disgusting now.
You should try
I
it.
don't put
sometime.
things in my ass.
Ah.
It's exit only.
Dude.
What?
After what you just told me before.
Oh, shut up. You're just wishing.
That's gonna be the intro. I'm just gonna turn that into the intro for this. So. All right.
Saw the shrink this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd she have to say?
I'm approved for the surgery, but then I have to do things before I'm actually approved.
I don't think we ever said what the surgery is. What surgery is it?
Fat surgery.
Fat surgery. So they're going to inject you with a bunch of fat, make
They're
you
taking
fat,
fat out of me.
taking fat out of you.
I'm getting a stomach surgery. I'm getting a
Stapling or
sleeve.
like a sleeve.
Yeah.
What? I don't understand what that is.
And they cut my stomach and they put a sleeve in so it's smaller.
Huh. How much smaller are they going to make it?
I don't remember the exact.
They should make your stomach like a bird's intestines.
It's
going to
be really small. No, they do. That's what they do. It's going to be really small.
So you're going to eat, and then like 5 minutes later you're going to have to take shit.
No, it's just I will fill up quickly. Like I wouldn't be able to drink a bottle of water like this size, which is 1.5 quarts.
Wow. So, is this going to be like a temporary thing, or is this going to be like a permanent thing?
Permanent. It all balances out at the end.
Yeah.
Like for me to get used to it at first, like for like 2 weeks beforehand, I have to fast, and I have to fast for another 5 weeks after.
No shit.
Yeah. I can only eat stuff like soups and stuff like that afterwards.
So you're going to be on a liquid diet.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, I'm allowed to have chili though.
You'd think that chili would
I know.
be
I thought the same thing. I'm like, makes no sense.
Well, I guess.
But one of my biggest problems that I have to work on through seeing the shrink and see if you understand this. When I have a boss, whenever I'm working somewhere, I will do everything they say because they're my boss, like you're supposed to.
Yeah.
But unless they prove something in my eye or do something where I won't like them.
So your shrink wants you to actively not like somebody unless they do something to prove their worth.
No, that's what I do now, supposedly.
Oh.
Like, I won't respect the person until they do something in my eyes. Like, if they're, like, per se, they're my boss, I'll do everything they say, but I won't like them until I respect them at some point.
Well, I can see that. That makes sense.
That's normal, isn't it?
Yeah.
For everyone you meet.
Think.
I guess that's a problem.
So what does she want you to do?
I guess I'm supposed to trust people more or something. I don't know.
It's a bad fucking idea.
I didn't understand it.
So that's one of the exercises you have to go through before she approves the surgery.
Yeah. I have to also become less depressed. But my depression's because I'm in a lot of pain.
Well, then I guess you're gonna have to start taking your drugs again.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Oh, she's encouraging your opiate use.
Yeah. Everyone says opiates are bad, but
I think you need to find a new doctor.
I think I should just kill some people.
There you go. There's a high amount of therapy in murder. But it's got to be hookers. Because otherwise you feel bad afterwards. You go through massive amounts of depression unless you're just killing hookers.
What about stuntmen? Or stunt people?
Well, stunt people are bred to die.
Okay.
That's how they do it in movies.
So it's okay to kill a stunt
Yeah,
person.
they have whole stunt people farms where they raise people to be stunt people and then they kill them for movie roles. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Stupid to say anything otherwise. Otherwise, how would there be so many people getting killed in movies?
True.
The stunt people farm is right next to the midget farms. Where they raise midgets for movies.
Alright, how was your week?
Well, either we have to believe that midgets are raised in farms, or else we have to believe they're coming from,
Pods?
No, we have to believe that they're being shipped in from other dimensions where dwarves are the people. Where everybody's just midgets.
But dwarves and midgets are two different kinds of...
No, they're not. They're the same.
Okay.
That's all propaganda. Because, see, alright, when the whole thing with the we need to kill the N-word thing started, then everybody got their word. You know, gay people can't be called fags anymore, and little people don't want to be called midgets now. So everybody just started to develop their word that they don't like. What do you mean, not everyone?
Fat people are still fat.
No, you can't call them fat fucking pieces of shit. They don't like that anymore. You have to say the FFPS word or phrase.
Okay.
And white people, we can't be called
crackers.
No, we can't be called good upstanding citizens anymore. We have to be brought down to everybody else's level. So we have to be referred to now as possible criminals, if only we were raised of a different skin color.
You are stupid.
My week was fine. I worked really hard. Because we were still short our person. The guy that's supposed to be on the show today, that said he was going to be on the show today, and now is not on the show today. I'm excited for Beer Fest. Other than that,
Explain Beer Fest.
Pretty standard week. Fatheads Brewery does a beer tasting event every year, and I go to it every year, and it's fun. Tasting beers.
Well, you make it sound like...
Well, you get a little 1 ounce glass.
You make it sound so exciting.
You get a little 1 ounce glass, and you get 20 tickets, and you drink beer out of your little 1 ounce glass for like 3 hours, and then after that, we go into the restaurant, because Fatheads is actually a really good restaurant, and then we have dinner, And that's when we switched to liquor. Exactly. I love your fucking soundboards that have 2-minute long clips. Yeah, watching a lot of TV, playing a lot of video games, doing a lot of work.
What video games are you playing?
I'm still playing Watch Dogs.
Oh yeah.
That's it. I live a boring life.
But aren't you on this awesome radio show now?
Yeah, I do a really kick-ass podcast.
And what is this podcast called?
It's called Egocast.
Have I heard of this before?
You're on it, motherfucker.
Oh,
Believe it.
I thought we just sat around and talked to each other.
Yeah, that's what we do. Another slow fucking news week. Really, really slow, shitty news week. Nothing fucking happening. I'm getting tired of this fucking slow news week bullshit.
Well, we can talk about what everyone else is talking about.
I don't want to fucking talk about wars and people and things.
Mexicans.
So I have an article from Discovery.com, their news section. Toyota thinks hover cars might be a thing. If you ask a guy in the 1960s what he thought we'd be driving today, my thing is gonna pop up. Okay, here we go. He'd probably think about what he'd seen in a popular TV science fiction show of the time and say a hover car. But the 1960s guy would probably be a little disappointed that what people are actually driving are cars that look a bit like the mid-60s Mustang, but 1,000 pounds heavier. Somewhere inside Toyota, there's a team of engineers who still have that 1960s innocence. As Toyota... Wait a minute. They still have that 1960s innocence, so they don't like black people either, huh? As Toyota Managing Officer Hiroshi Yoshiki has just revealed, the company is working on a real-life hover car, or at least investigating the potential. According to The Verge, the project is underway at one of Toyota's most advanced research and development areas. Unfortunately, we're not going to have something approximating the Jetsons car, nor even Luke Skywalker's speeder anytime soon. The car won't so much be hovering in free space as a little bit away from the road. This is more likely to mean microns than inches, but the aim is to reduce road friction. For anybody who's asking themselves, what are microns? They're really, really, really tiny units of measurement. Without turning the car into a giant aircraft wing, this probably isn't a simple process, as friction is rather important to a car's ability to go, stop, and corner, which really isn't all that important for a car to do.
No.
And losing contact with the road entirely needs lots of energy and usually lots of speed too. Think jet aircraft rather than a Toyota Yaris. Yoshiki, speaking at Bloomberg's Next Big Thing Summit in San Francisco, wouldn't elaborate further on the company's ideas, so it isn't known how close such an idea is to reality, nor did he reveal how long Toyota has worked on the idea. So we're not expecting flying Priuses anytime soon. So essentially the reason why I wanted to read that article is because it made me laugh that it started off saying, hey, Toyota's working on hover cars, and then by the end of the article it says, but we can't do it. So I thought that was just kind of funny. So, still no hover cars.
Or hoverbird.
Or hover anything. Well, we have all sorts of hoverbirds.
Boards.
Boards? I'm not very bored. What do you mean?
Hoverboard, like Back to the Future.
What about it?
You know what a hoverboard is?
No.
The skateboard.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
I know what a skateboard is. It's like roller skates, but with less wheels.
What?
It's like roller skates, but with less wheels.
You are stupid.
Roller skates have 4 wheels on each skate, and a skateboard has 4 wheels in toto. So unless you're a one-legged person, it has less wheels.
Okay.
I'm just saying. What the fuck?
Nothing.
Not everything I say has to be fucking this wonderful thing. 90% of the things I say is just stupid. Your turn. Your turn.
I quit.
You quit?
Yeah.
Alright, well thanks for listening. Dennis quits. Your turn.
Ohio man arrested for alleged sex with pool float. And it's not his first time. Gotta love Ohio. So glad I live here.
Well, I'm glad he's not a pool float virgin. How do you start wanting to fuck pool floats?
I don't know.
I wonder what it is in your mind that has to break before you start looking at pool floats. Like, man, I want to fuck that.
Well, could that be before the blow up doll? Or is it after?
I wonder if weird people are using blow up dolls as pool floats and he's going in and fucking them. Because then it makes a lot more sense.
Could be.
Because if I were to like look over my fence and see that my neighbor has a pool with a fucking fuck doll laying in it, I would probably go over and fuck it too. But just to be funny.
But it's saying he's having sex with pool floats.
What kind of pool float?
An inflatable raft.
What kind of inflatable raft?
Didn't we go over this before?
Did it have pictures on it?
It doesn't say.
I wonder if it's like a Disney princess pool float. Those Disney princesses are hot.
I don't know. An Ohio man has been arrested again for having sex with an inflatable pool raft.
Yay.
His name was Edmund
Fitzgerald?
Yes. Edmund Toberga.
Toberga?
Yeah. Was arrested
I like
Wednesday.
Fitzgerald better.
Was arrested Wednesday morning after a witness allegedly saw him simulating sex with a pink pool float.
And he's fucking the pool float and then it goes down. And his name is Edmund Fitzgerald.
It's not hard to believe because he pleaded guilty to public indecency in 2013 for having sex with a pool raft in public.
He fucks him full up and he fucks him half blown. Because he just likes the feel of the neoprene.
Okay. 35-year-old was released from prison on May 17th and was on parole.
He goes for the waiters, and he goes for the tubes, and he goes for all things made of pool float material.
What about water wings?
He'll fuck water wings, but only if they're on a 6-year-old little girl.
God. I do want to apologize for my actions, he said during a sentencing last year. I'm sorry, I deal with mental issues. And if the court would give me a chance for this program, sir, I'd give it 100%. I'm ready to get my life together and quit all this nonsense.
I want to quit humping the pool floaty stuff, but I just can't because it's so sexy.
He was also arrested for sex with a pink pool raft in 2011 and sex with an inflatable Halloween pumpkin in 2002.
Inflatable Halloween pumpkin.
His 2014 mugshot. He's wearing a T-shirt reading, "I'm out of my mind. Please leave a message."
He's out of his mind, but he really is sure that pumpkin was really just asking for it.
Gotta look up his picture too.
Yeah, he looks like a meth head, alright.
He's been dropped on his head a lot.
I snort bunches of meth and then I go fuck pool floats. I really can't think of a second line.
How many times can he get away with this? I mean, he's done it 3 times now.
Yeah, 4th time's the charm, I guess.
At least take it inside so people don't see it.
Yeah, but that's not as fucking hot, I guess. It's got to be outside
Hot?
where you can fucking have that thrill of I might get caught. And then probably getting caught just makes it sexier for him because then he's got like the whole shame aspect of it. So where the next time he does it, he knows he really shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like that time, if he got away with it ever, Which, if he's been caught 3 times, that's really fucking scary to think how many times he's gotten away with it.
Yeah.
God damn. I wish I could think of more fucking Edmund Fitzgerald lines. I really can't. Is it my turn?
I guess.
Yay.
Um.
Xbox One ad is switching on Microsoft consoles. Xbox One owners are complaining that a new TV advert is switching their consoles on without their permission. The ad, featuring Breaking Bad's Aaron Paul, has the actor say Xbox on near its start. The instruction appears to trigger the machine's Kinect voice/motion sensor, activating the console. Then a bunch of people tweeted about it.
Yay.
I don't know. Xbox One just seems like such a fucking piece of shit. In November, Xbox One owner Tom Kimbrell posted a video on YouTube showing that an internet ad that featured the command Xbox go to Dead Rising 3 launched the game on his system. So apparently, like, now Xbox is making commercials that turn your shit on. I don't know. I'm so disappointed with Xbox. I was a big fan of PlayStation for years and years and years, and then I got an Xbox 360.
You actually had to talk me into switching over.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to stay PlayStation.
Well, 360 was a fucking phenomenal system. And now this Xbox One horse shit is just awful. Like,
actually, I'm having a problem with a lot of modern video games.
What do you mean?
Back in the day, you didn't have to connect up the internet and update your game every 3 weeks to fix problems.
Well,
they were fixed when you got the game.
Back in the day, they didn't fucking rush so hard to push these fucking things out. They were complete when they were fucking done. And they still had glitches.
Yeah, but you can still play them.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you can.
Some of them, yeah. I remember hearing about your Skyrim problems. That when you first started playing it, you got all sorts of bugs and fucking shit wasn't going right for you, and then you had to play a new game.
Yeah, well, the worst was Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, but that's because that game's a piece of shit. Those weren't glitches.
Yeah.
That was just poor programming. It was just an awful fucking game. I hate that game. I hate that game so much that I fucking really hate that game a lot. I can't even come up with anything clever. I just despise it. I fucking hate that piece of shit game. It was so dumb. One of the first fucking missions that I did in that game, it was you gotta pick factions. You either go with the good guys or you go with the bad guys. And if you pick to go against the Roman Legion, then he would send squads of fucking people out to kill you. And it was a team of 4 people, and they were so overpowered compared to my character at little level fucking 3 that there was no way I could fucking beat them. And it fucking pissed me off. I had to travel. I was lucky enough to find 2 groups of merchants that were just traveling from one fucking city to another, that I had to sneak in with them because they could take out the fucking guys that I wasn't powerful enough to take out. And I had to just walk with them. And if you've never walked with fucking NPCs in a Fallout game, it takes fucking forever. And it sucks. And I hate that game. They ruined everything in that game. They ruined the fucking perk skills. Getting 1 perk every 4 levels as opposed to 1 perk a level fucking destroyed the perk fucking thing. It made it to where it was goddamn useless. Making fucking ammo was stupid. You have to tear down one type of ammo so that you can make another type of ammo. And that's gay. Why the fuck would you want to do that? And I don't mean gay like homo. I mean gay like faggot gay. It fucking infuriated me. The fucking side game was great because you could play it against somebody and then win back all the money that you fucking spent into that merchant. And then they made it to where it's fucking 2 different sets of money. And that's fucking stupid. Because you used to be able to buy everything you wanted and needed and then you could just fucking win your money back playing the stupid card game, and that was awesome. And then they fucked that up.
Then they fucked it up more.
I don't even fucking want to know. It's a giant piece of shit. The storyline was fucking stupid. They kill you in the beginning of the game, but you're not actually dead because, yeah, you were shot in the head, but this doctor fixed you, even though it's fucking a world where, oh, God, it's just so stupid. It was a dumb fucking game. I hate that fucking game. I think I'm done.
I don't know. I feel like we don't get your true feelings.
I hated it. It was a horrible fucking game. I spent fucking $60 to play that hunk of shit.
I'm just happy mine was a gift. But then I got smart about the PC version.
Well, yeah, I guess if you can mod the shit out of it,
And
then it
I
makes it
modded
fun.
the shit out of it.
Oh, I hate that fucking game. Hated it.
If you can get used to playing on PC, I recommend it.
If anybody who liked that game would like to email me and tell me how much you like that game, just so that I can send you a fuck you email or reply, go right ahead.
Or just
I will
comment.
enjoy it. Whatever. The fucking piece of shit goddamn game. I hate that
Tell us
fucking
why
game.
it's a good game in the comments.
No, because there is no reason, and anything you say is a fucking lie. It's just the way it fucking is. You're lying. If you like it for any reason that isn't because I can use it as a fucking clay pigeon to shoot at, it's fucking a lie. There's nothing good about that game. What are we talking about?
Don't remember anymore.
Is it your turn?
No, the E3 stuff we were talking about.
Oh,
the
yeah. Fuck Xbox.
Xbox.
I'm actually thinking about getting a PlayStation 4. Like, I still want to wait another couple years because I wanted to go down in price because I don't want to pay $400 for anything.
Yeah.
But
I think I'm going to go get a TurboGrafx 16.
fucking great system. But yeah, so they fucking
No
they
updates.
they made the Xbox One so that it relies almost completely on the stupid Kinect. Because the Kinect for the 360 was gay because they never came out with any fucking good games for it.
I got it, and then I disconnected it, and it collects dust.
Yeah. So, unless you want to work out or play something horribly fucking just infuriating that's a crap fucking game, then you get your Kinect. But,
I got tired of screaming at it.
yeah. But, I mean, the thing, it runs on the stupid Kinect. It's all voice command. I mean, they made it now to where you can use the controller for stuff.
Yeah.
To where it's just like a 360. But you know, to do the cool functions of it, the supposed cool functions of it, you need a Kinect. So in order to be competitive, because they're getting their fucking asses handed to them by PlayStation, they said, well, we're going to drop the price. And I went, ooh, you're going to drop the price? Cool. And I found out that the way they're dropping the price is they're taking out the Kinect.
Yeah.
So now you have to buy the Kinect separately if you ever want to do any of the neat features with the fucking Xbox. It's gay system. It's fucking queer, and I hate them now.
Did you hear the big news?
What?
Grand Theft Auto 5 is now coming out on the Xbox One and the PS4.
Who gives a shit? It's already out.
I'm like, that's big news. Come out with a new game.
Like, and I guess they're only going to be making games for the 360 until, like, 2016, I think. I think that's when they're shutting everything down.
They're already talking about a new game system coming out for both companies.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
They're already. It's like these
So-
new ones are going to have like a year shelf life.
Yeah, so fuck that shit, man. I'm going to stick with my 360 or my PlayStation 2 with all my PlayStation 1 games and all my PlayStation 2 games and my Super Nintendo and my Nintendo 64 and my regular Nintendo and my Game Boy and the Sega Genesis, and I'm satisfied. And my Dreamcast.
I'll get the Sega CD out again.
Yeah, fucking Sega CD.
Fuck the 32X though.
Play Sonic. 32 sex.
Sex.
The 32X was just like nothing. It didn't do anything.
Enhance the graphics and you had to buy special games for it.
Yeah, so it's essentially the difference between the PlayStation or the Xbox 360 and the Xbox 4 or One.
The funny thing was, I had the 32X. I had one game for it, which is Star Wars, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a good game.
But then all the other 32X games were on CD, so I didn't really need the hookup for the 32X.
Yeah.
I never understood that.
Ugh.
But
Well,
then-
that's why Sega went out of business, and now they just make games.
Barely make games.
They went the fucking smart route.
No, they did not go the smart route.
They went the smart route.
They went stupid, then they went smart.
Well, yeah. Well, they went stupid for a long time when they were trying to compete with Nintendo, and then they said, we suck at making consoles, so we're just going to make games.
Sega Saturn.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Dreamcast wasn't bad.
Dreamcast, no. Well, no. Dreamcast was bad. It was a clunky system at best.
It was good if they actually supported it, but they just left it alone.
Yeah. Because it was a clunky system.
Well, the other
Dude, I have one. It was a clunky system.
Well, the other cool thing is you can pirate stuff and play it on the Dreamcast if you have all.
Well, yeah. I have a Japanese game that I have to put a disc in to get my Dreamcast to want to play it, which is fun. So, you had another article?
Yeah. If we were actually doing articles.
Yeah.
Woman asked man on Facebook. Oh, this is from UPI News. Woman asked man on Facebook to kill ant. Man's fake account was created by ant.
Now, what? I mean, people kill ants every day, right?
Yes.
So, what would be the problem? Why would she want him to kill an ant?
AUNT.
Like a person ant.
Yeah, her ant was a cunt.
Like a. Well.
I can't believe you made
How
me
do
repeat
you
that
know
joke.
her aunt was a cunt?
I don't know. I was just trying to rhyme, but ant and cunt don't rhyme.
Well, it can't be can't.
Cunt.
You have to be count.
All right, I'm gonna read the article.
Count. Aunt. Can't.
Alabama teen who was unknowingly speaking
Cunt.
to her aunt on
Aunt.
Facebook.
It would have to be aunt.
Yes. Bunt.
My aunt. My aunt has bunts.
While killing her family, was charged with solicitation of murder and is in count the two. She's in jail.
So she tried to get her aunt to kill herself.
No, she was hiring this. Her aunt was on a fake account. She was.
Oh, her aunt made a fake account.
Yes.
Oh, that's entrapment.
Would you like me to keep reading?
Yeah. Well, commenting as you go. That's what we do.
Marcella Williams' aunt created a fake Facebook account
Facebook.
under the name Trey Top Dog Ellis,
Trey Top Dog Ellis.
so she can chat with her niece online and see how she's interacting with men.
See, I think this is entrapment. Because when you make a fake Facebook page and you put that your occupation is assassin, who the fuck else are they going to go to? It worked a lot better. The first in my head. I don't know. Yes?
Can you repeat that? I didn't quite know where you're going.
No, shut up.
Oh, please.
Don't do the goddamn laugh. Fucking. Yeah. It worked a lot better in my head.
Williams has lived with her aunt since 2014. Since April 2014. So she's been living there
For like
a month.
Why even put that in there?
And she would reportedly invite people she met on Facebook over to her house.
To kill her aunt?
No, it's referring back. She invites men over.
Oh.
Probably have sex, but I don't know. It doesn't say that in there.
And her aunt didn't like that she was inviting people over,
So she went online.
so she got a fake Facebook page, and she said, "Kill my aunt." Now, did her aunt kill herself?
I
Did
don't
she
know.
accept the?
According to court documents, Williams began talking to Ellis, Top Dog,
Top dog.
and asked him to come over and to get drunk with her. The first day they began chatting. She also allegedly said she had sex with him in exchange for paying her $50 cell phone bill.
Oh. Gotta pay your bills.
I guess.
Man, I wish I could just fuck chicks and have them pay my bills.
You can.
No, I can't.
The teen began detailing a plan that involved Ellis kidnapping her and taking her out of Alabama.
I mean, I could, but I can't fuck fat chicks.
Williams told Ellis if any of her family members tried to stop him, he should shoot them.
Did I ever tell you the blessing that God gave me?
No.
I would have to
She
get...
named her aunt and her aunt's fiance and son, as well as her cousin and the family dog as targets.
I would have to get really drunk to fuck a fat chick, but if I get really drunk, then my dick won't get hard.
When the aunt read what Williams has written, she called the sheriff's office. When she was interviewed by deputies, Williams apologized and said she didn't mean any of it.
So God made it so that fat chicks can't get me drunk and then rape me because I won't get hard.
You've had sex with fat chicks.
Yeah, but I wasn't drunk.
One of your first stories you ever told me was about a girl that blew you at a party while you were drunk.
Yeah, but she didn't get me hard.
I got nothing to say. Your turn.
Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
I have a feeling this is going to be a weird show.
It's gonna be. We're already here. Why does sexism persist in the video games industry? Is creating female video game characters too much work? That might sound like a rhetorical question, but it was actually one of the main topics of discussion at this year's E3 conference, the video games industry's biggest event, which ended on Thursday. The issue arose after James Theron, technical director at European game maker Ubisoft, told trade publication Video Gamer that the latest installment of Ubisoft hit Assassin's Creed would not feature any playable female characters because it would have doubled the work. The reaction was swift and negative, especially when a former Ubisoft developer questioned how much work would be involved. Well, motherfucker, you're just trying to get your job back. That ain't gonna work. The message from the industry is that men come first, says Jayed Atkaski, a gamer from Canada who started the hashtag "Women are too hard to animate," which was picked up widely.
Please, we can kill it.
Female bone structure is just different, says Joe Ubisoft. Are there spiders in there? We just don't know. I don't get that. I don't get that.
He's trying to be funny and it failed.
I don't get the spider thing though. He's
saying he doesn't know if there's spiders inside of women. And this is my response.
Reaction to Ubisoft's decision on social media was primarily negative. When you throw all your efforts into putting them in situations where their clothes are strategically ripped off. Oh, women are too hard to animate when you throw all your efforts into putting them into situations where their clothes are strategically ripped off.
Men's clothes get ripped off too.
I know. Look at any Batman game.
Yeah.
Damn near naked by the end of it. But what left many
zombies.
Yeah,
their clothes are coming off.
Coming off all the time?
Yeah.
Fucking zombie whores.
Look at DOA.
No.
There's women in that game.
No. Their clothes don't come off. They just aren't on in the first place. But what left many scratching their heads was that Ubisoft had already included female assassins in early installments, and that the firm has emphasized diversity, tapping actress and gamer Aisha Tyler as its host at E3. Yeah, but
she's hot.
there was only one Assassin's Creed game that actually had a woman as the main character. All the rest of them were guys. So he probably said it'd be too much work because we'd have to rewrite the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there's still chicks you can play from in the multiplayer, as there's always been. There's always been girls that you can play in the multiplayer. And there's always girls in fucking video games. Like, most video games have a customization thing where you can make it chicks. Mm-hmm. I think I've said before that all I play is chicks. No, I said I play black people. I play black chicks in all the games where I have the option. Generally.
Or they're blue for some reason.
Or they're blue. Or I have them with Pejoria.
Pejoria?
Yeah, where they look weird. But, like, there's a whole lot of games that have chicks in it. All the Borderlands games you can play as chicks.
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect, you can make it a chick. And there's actually kind of technically a different storyline if you play as a chick.
Really?
It's true. Like, you have different interactions with the male characters and the female characters if you're playing as a female.
I find it harder to play female sometimes.
Why? Oh, because you don't like dicks. Because you're homophobic. Ah! He said. What? Why do you find it harder to play as chicks?
Because I ended up playing them like a guy still.
Oh, you never give them
No,
armor?
they always end up with the chick. And
You never end up with any armor? So they're always just running around in their basic default bikini outfits?
No.
That's what I do.
That's fine.
I give them really kick-ass gutlets and boots. They're not allowed to wear pants or fucking breastplate. And then it goes on to talk about how people online, when you're playing like Call of Duty or anything like that, whenever they find out that they're playing against a chick, they sexually harass them. And that's because you're playing with 15-year-olds. So all you ever hear on those kind of games is the N-word and fucking sexual things because that's all they know. Because they're fucking children. And they cuss a fucking lot, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, god damn it. What the fuck? Fucking children. We used to call them Muppets. Remember that?
Yeah.
They'd fucking pop into a room. When we were playing Left 4 Dead, and they'd pop into a room, and we'd be like, sorry, no Muppets, and then bounce them. As soon as you heard that, what the fuck? No Muppets. Anything?
Yeah, nothing. Another from UPI News.
Oh, okay.
Male guinea pig fathers 400 after getting in a female enclosure after having a field day. Warwickshire, England.
Warwickshire.
A guinea pig in England has been nicknamed Randy.
Randy.
After he broke into the female enclosure at an animal park in Warwickshire and impregnated 100 females.
Should call him Cock of the Rock.
I'm surprised he's not dead.
100 females. So how did he, did he actively break into it, or did he just accidentally wind up in there?
Let me read the article out.
Like he gnawed his way out of his cage and just wound up in fucking the Playboy Mansion?
Yes. Staff at the Hatton County World couldn't figure out how the females had gotten pregnant until they discovered the male rodent.
He just blended in.
One of our male guinea pigs managed to find his way into the female enclosure and had a very good time by the looks of it, says the park manager.
So he got into the cage and all the rest of them stopped and turned all at once. And his little fucking dick got hard and he just went to work.
God sent me here for a reason.
We found him because he was lying dead in a corner.
With a smile on his face.
They probably stashed him underneath a little hide. Like one of those little fucking, like a roll of toilet paper or whatever that they have in there for him to hide underneath. They probably found him stashed inside of there. All the women were keeping him. Like Amazons.
The child may have placed him back in the wrong pen by accident after stroking him.
So some fucking little creepy kid got him all horned up and sent him to town.
Or Randy might have somehow broken out of his enclosure to get to the females. The park is now...
Wait! I smell pussy. Dig!
The park is now prepping for about 400 new guinea pigs. The babies will join a population that already includes 300 males and a female guinea pig.
And a female?
Yeah.
So whoa. So they have a population in there where they have 300 men and 1 female? Woof. This place is a really fucking dumb place. We're fine with having 300 guys fuck 1 female, but if one guy goes in and fucks 100 females, that's just too much.
We believe that the newly named Randy could have impregnated up to 100 female guinea pigs, which have litters about 4. So if you do the math, we're expecting quite a baby boom. Haha.
They should have said baby bang.
Yeah. In order to
We're expecting a baby bang. We're banging babies over here.
In order to account for the expected population increase, the park is going to expand its guinea pig farm.
No shit.
Staff did comment that Randy looked a little thinner than before.
Why is that one female guinea pig losing weight?
It's
a male.
He now rejoined his male friends. Clearly, he's got a lot of bragging to do.
You will never fucking guess what I found, dudes. They all probably stand around him and worship him like he's a god.
Like in Return of the Jedi, when they see 3PO at first.
Oh yeah. He has been foretold. The pig fucker.
I'm surprised he's not dead.
I'm surprised he's not dead too. I'm surprised with my luck with women. I'm surprised he wasn't eaten. Fucking 100 rabid fucking women guinea pigs probably just eat him. All right,
it's like all those early '70s Amazon movies where a man shows up in the jungle and it's Amazon, and they all
cut his feet off so he can't run away. We just need you for breeding purposes.
And then the son finds him years later, and he's like, "I'm 35 years old," and he looks like he's 80.
All of his fur went gray. He was probably dehydrated too.
Probably.
So it's Dennis Pitt time. My favorite point of the show.
You want me to do the movie of the week?
Sure, movie of the week.
Movie of the week. We've actually both seen it.
Yes.
It's called The Exam.
The Exam.
It was made in 2009.
This is an old movie. I didn't think it was that old.
IMDb rates it as 6.9. I disagree with that.
6.9?
Yeah, I'm giving it a 10.
I loved that movie.
And it won't let me.
Sorry, but we can't allow you to give it that good of a rating. That's a little fucking biased.
Yeah. What?
It won't let you rate it?
I'm sure it's logged in screwed up or something.
Oh.
So what did you think of Exam? You've seen it.
I thought it was great. What was it? 8 people go in for a exam.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
8 people go in for an exam to essentially apply for a job, and it's like one of those competitive things. Whoever comes up with the answer first will get the job. And if I tell you pretty much anything else, it ruins it.
Well, you can tell them like it starts open and the guy interviewing. I don't want to say what he is because I think that
he's a black guy.
Yes, he is black.
Yeah, I don't think that ruins
before
it.
the test starts, the exam. He's like, "There's one question before you, and one answer is required."
Yeah,
and that's how the movie starts, pretty much.
Oh shit!
He also gives them a bunch of rules beforehand, how they have to interact in the exam.
And they're all kind of dicks.
Yeah.
They're all very competitive. The women are all your kind of ball buster types. The guys are all
the women were
fucking
hot
sharks.
too.
Yeah, the women were pretty good looking. It was a good looking cast.
What's this? It puts it under mystery thriller, I guess.
Yeah, kind of. More of a suspense thriller. Not really a mystery. I guess because they're trying to figure something out, they consider it a mystery.
I guess.
But yeah, there's pretty good parts.
None of the actors really pop out to me. Except for Colin.
The black guy was
in Salmon.
Yeah, the black guy was
He's
in
been in a lot of movies.
He was in Resident Evil, the first one. He was the guy that got cubed in the fucking laser hallway.
Got cubed.
He got turned into cubes, teeny little cubes. It's a good movie though. It's on Netflix. It was on Netflix and then it was off Netflix. It's now back on Netflix. I don't know if it's going to still be on Netflix by the time you people are hearing this, but if it is,
get Netflix anyway.
Check that shit out. And it's not called The Exam, it's just Exam.
Did I say the exam?
Yes, you did.
I apologize.
It's just exam.
There
Fucking
you go.
great movie. I make everybody watch it. Dennis Bit time.
And if you guys have any suggestions for movies for me to watch and check out
Oh yeah.
for the movie of the week, I will not watch it.
Because it's his fucking bit. Shut the fuck
No,
up.
you can recommend stuff. I'll try to watch it, but if I can't get it on Netflix or I don't have it already, which
You're a listener. Be a listener and listen.
it's quite possible anything you probably recommend I might have seen before, because I watch a lot of bad movies.
Yeah. Yeah. So are you doing a top 13?
Oh, you want to do a top 13 this week?
I definitely want to do a top 13 this week. I'm excited. I think that this bit is really starting to come around.
So we're doing the top 13 of the week. We're changing it up a bit.
Oh, the goddamn intro music.
We're changing it up a bit, and I'm gonna list it off, and Andy's gonna try to guess what the top 13 is.
And you can all play this at home, just not with us.
With your friends.
All right. Number 13.
Number 13.
Give it to me. Give it to me hard.
Rick
And
Rude.
fast. Rick Rude.
Rude.
Who's Rick Rude?
R-O-O-D.
Who's Rick Rude?
I'm just gonna list it off. If I explain it, you're gonna get it. I'm
I'm
just giving names this week.
Well, he's a wrestler.
Okay.
Ravishing Rick Rude.
This is
Is
R-O-O-D.
Is this your
This is
top
R-O-O-D.
13 favorite ravishing men?
Yes.
That's what it is?
No.
Goddamn, first guess. Is this not Rick Rude as in the wrestler Rick Rude?
I'm not telling you. I'm
Well,
just
that's
gonna list
no
off the
fucking
names and let's see if
fair.
we can figure it out.
Okay, well, Rick Rude was a wrestler and he was
It's
ravishing.
R-O-O-D. Is it Rod or Rude?
So it's not Rick Rude, the wrestler Rick Rude.
What do you think? I don't know.
Well, Rick Rude was a wrestler.
Is it? How would you pronounce that? R-O-O-D.
Rude.
Rude. Okay.
Ravishing Rick Rude.
Okay. No.
So it's not your top 13 favorite most ravishing men. All right. So what's 12?
Number 12, Ron Simmons.
Ron Simmons. He was a wrestler.
Uh-huh.
He was Farouk.
Uh-huh.
He did a great interview on a fucking like a fan interview thing where they asked him who would win in a fight between Ron Simmons and Farouk,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "When I look in a mirror, all I see is Farouk. So I think I'd whoop his ass."
I've never saw that.
It was hysterical. So Rick Rude and Ron Simmons.
Yes.
Your top 13 favorite wrestlers.
You got it.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow, it took me 2. You're really looking into the
I didn't
history
think
of
you
it.
know their real names. That was the problem.
Is that what they? Rick Rude, Ravishing Rick Rude. How would I not know that?
That was kind of a gimme. I know. I should have pronounced it Rod.
And Ron Simmons was Ron Simmons for a
I
very
didn't
long
think you knew
time.
his name.
Well, he was Ron Simmons. He wrestled as Ron Simmons
I didn't think
for
you
a
knew
long
that.
time.
I thought you only knew Farouk.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to keep going?
Sure.
Number 10, Scott Levy.
Well, wait a minute.
I'm sorry, number 11. That was number 11.
Why is Rick Rude one of your favorites? What did he do
I've
that made
always
him
liked
special?
Rick Rude.
But what was it about him that was special?
He was just one of my favorite wrestlers. I never understood why WWF or E got rid of him when he was awesome in WCW when he had the World Championship belt.
He was just really good.
Yeah, I liked him.
What about Ron Simmons? What was it about him that was
It's fucking Farouk.
awesome?
That's all I have to say.
Okay. 11?
Scott Levy.
Scott Levy.
Let's just see if you can get who these guys are now.
Scott Levy, I'm guessing that would be, Scotty. Was it Big Papa? No, he wasn't Big Papa Pong.
No, that was Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner? No?
Scott Levy.
Leaping Lenny Poffo?
No. He was in ECW. He was most famous in ECW.
Sting.
No. He was never in ECW.
Oh, ECW.
Yeah.
Scott.
You liked him too.
Tommy Dreamer.
No. He was a nemesis of Tommy Dreamer.
Raven.
That was Raven.
Raven. Okay.
Glenn Jacobs.
Glenn Jacob. Well, what about Raven? What about Raven did you like so much?
It's Raven. You know I like Raven.
He's an awesome guy.
I liked everything about him.
Crucified himself. Got in big trouble for that.
He's also on Mensa. You know that?
Is he?
Yeah.
We knew somebody else that was in Mensa. Well, always told us that he was in Mensa.
And he had an Necronomicon.
And no. That was the different one. That was AG.
Oh.
Remember
Yeah,
he kept saying that he was
forgot.
in Mensa?
And what? I forget who it was. He used to tell me he wasn't on it.
Yeah, I used to love outsmarting him.
Yeah. Glenn Jacobs.
Glenn Jacobs. No clue.
Kane.
Kane?
Kane.
What about Kane is so damn special?
I just like the original Kane.
Because he's a big guy.
Yeah, the big red machine. The original Kane, not the new Kane.
There's a different Kane?
Yeah,
I thought they were the same
he's
guy.
Kind of let's see now. They unmasked him and.
Is it still the same guy?
Yeah. He's just not threatening anymore. He's PG now.
Yeah. All right. Who's next?
Randy Poffo.
Leaping Lenny Poffo?
No.
Oh.
Randy Poffo.
Who's Randy Poffo?
That's Macho Man.
Leaping Randy Poffo?
You know they're brothers, right?
Oh, yeah. Macho Man. Macho Man Randy Savage. What was so fucking cool about him?
It's the Macho Man.
Macho Man.
Right? Slim Jims.
Me and my first roommate, we used to have this wonderful thing that we would do where he would be Ravishing Raj Rude, and I would be the Macho Man Andy Savage, and he would just stand around without a shirt on and fucking move his body, which was awful. And I would do the Macho Man impression. It was funny. So we don't rip nobody off. Get it? We're legitimate. Do our own thing. It was fun.
Yeah. Leon White.
Leon White.
Which is, I'm sorry. Randy Savage was number 9. Leon White is number 8.
Number 8. Leon White. That would be Big Boss Man.
No.
Kamala.
No. This list was actually hard for me to come up with.
Junkyard Dog.
No.
Coco Beware.
No.
Who is it?
Vader.
Oh, Big Bad fucking Vader.
Yes.
Yeah, Leon White. Yeah, I know that one. I don't know why I didn't guess that one. Yeah, I like Vader. I like when he used to have that big fucking helmet.
Yeah.
That thing was the shit. Who's next?
That was number 8. Number 7. Steve Williams.
Steve Williams. Name sounds familiar.
There was a wrestler named Steve Williams. This is not him.
Heartbreak Kid.
No. You wouldn't believe his real name.
The Honky Tonk Man.
No.
What's his real name?
Sean Hickenbottom.
Hickenbottom?
Yeah, if I believe.
Was it Ass Man? Is it Ass Man?
No.
Road Dogg Jesse James?
No. I'm surprised he didn't make the list.
X-Pac?
No.
Six Pack?
No. He's cold.
1, 2, 3 Kid?
He's cold.
I don't
Giving
know.
you a hint.
What?
He's cold.
I don't know.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Steve Austin.
Stunning Steve Austin?
Yes.
Yeah, I liked him better when he was Stunning Steve Austin with the long, flowing blonde hair.
And I'm really hoping you get number 5.
Number 5.
Yoshiri Asai.
Yoshiri Asai. The Buzzsaw.
No. This guy is so much above. I love Buzzsaw, but this guy is so much above his.
Really?
You know, you should.
Ultimo Dragon?
Yes.
Yeah, fucking Ultimo Dragon. That motherfucker should be number 1. Why is he not number 1?
You'll see.
Because he's the goddamn best wrestler ever.
Number 4.
He's number 5?
Yes.
Ultimo Dragon's number 5.
Yes.
You suck.
Wait till you see him in the list.
Well, I have to be impressed with
Number
what's going
4,
on.
Rodney Toombs.
Well, fucking Roddy Piper.
Right.
I'd say he's definitely tied for number 1.
Christopher.
He's 3?
Yeah. He's number 4.
Number 4?
Yeah.
Dude. Alright, who's next?
Christopher Irving.
I'm not even gonna bother to hazard a guess.
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho
Yeah.
over Roddy Piper and Ultimo
I
Dragon.
like Jericho a lot.
I don't get that one. No offense to Chris Jericho.
Owen Hart's number 2.
Owen Hart
Yeah.
over Ultimo Dragon and Roddy Piper.
They're all about the same. I had really hard time rating this.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And plus,
that.
if I put Owen Hart in 5 and you didn't guess it, you would have guessed the list at that point. And Mick Foley's number 1.
Mick Foley over Ultimo Dragon and Roddy Piper?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would you like to know anyone else? Because I have the website.
No, I'm fine on that. What was Leaping Lenny Poffo's real name?
Lanny Poffo.
Oh.
I don't even have to look that up.
That's fucking pretty cool. So you used their real names to try and throw me off.
Yeah.
I guessed it on number 12.
I meant to say Rick Rod, and I said Rude right away, and I knew I fucked it up.
It's because it's rude.
No.
Ravishing Rick Rude. I still like my first guess. The top 13 most ravishing.
Diamond Dallas Page. You want to know his name?
Dallas Page.
No.
Page Dallas.
Close.
Diamond Page.
Page Falkenberg.
Dallas Diamond.
Page Falkenberg.
Falkenberg? Wow.
Falkenberg.
Falkenberg. Alright.
I didn't know there was 5 or 4 dinks or doinks.
Doinks?
Yeah.
Well, Dink was...
No, doinks.
Doink was the clown.
Dink's not even in here.
Dink was the midget that wrestled with him.
Yeah, there was 4 of them.
4 Doinks?
Yeah.
How many dorks?
Don't know.
Just the 2 of us, huh?
Mm.
Alright, well, do we have anything else?
No, I'm just looking at this list now.
Alright. Well,
Another bust.
yeah, wasn't really feeling it on this one. Slow news day, slow news week. I hope you guys are still listening. Alright.
Bonnaroo.
Fucking Bonnaroo. Yeah, Bonnaroo, everybody. Alright, well, till next week. Hopefully, hopefully it'll just be better.